Hello you guys and welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to have you here. So in today's video, we are going to be exposing things about the company Beachbody that I have never talked about before, or I don't think I've talked about before, and I've never made a dedicated video on these things. This is actually a part 2. I did a part 1, I believe a month and a half ago, and you guys loved that video, performed very well. So I asked you guys if you would want a part 2 on other things I didn't talk about, because I talked about some things in part 1, but clearly not everything. With a company like Beachbody, there are so many different things that I can talk about. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the things that you guys asked me to talk about. So I asked you on Instagram and I asked you in the community tab, what are other things that you guys want to know about? And I felt like these were really good ones for us to go over. And throughout this video, I am going to have timestamps. So I will have a timestamp if you want to skip to certain things that we're going to be talking about or whatever. So you'll see the timestamps in the description down below if you do want to skip certain parts of this video. So before we get started, I do want to thank the sponsor for today's video. Yes, you guys, we do have a sponsor for today's video. So I want to thank Casetify for sponsoring this video. I love their phone cases, so I'm really excited to talk about them. So Casetify sent me their new Impact and Ultra Impact cases that are actually made up of 65% recycled and plant-based materials. Something I also love is that the packaging that the products are sent in are also 100% recycled packaging. Their QI Tech 2.0 technology offers drop protection for 9.8 feet for the Ultra Impact cases, which is the case I'm actually showing you guys right now, and then 6.6 feet for the Impact case. That was something I was definitely excited for because I love a good phone case that's cute and stylish, but also actually works in protecting my phone if I drop it, because it's definitely bound to happen. I drop my phone all of the time. So Casetify's cases are also non-toxic and non-hazardous, and they even feature what's called Defensify, which is an antimicrobial coating killing 99% of bacteria. And last but not least, Casetify has a huge selection of different prints and even options to customize your phone case with different colors, fonts, and designs. I actually customized these two phone cases I'm showing you guys right now, and I'm obsessed. The first one I customized is the one that says D, which is my nickname that everyone has called me since childhood, and the other one is Coffee because you guys already know coffee is my daily obsession, so I loved customizing this one too. So you can actually go to casetify.com/Deanna today to get 15% off your order of a new phone case for yourself or even for friends and family, because I really do feel like these cases would make a really good gift, especially if you customize the case yourself. And I want to say thank you once again to Casetify for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into the video. Now here we are back into the video. So let's get right into talking about Beachbody. So the first thing that I want to go over is what are push groups. So today we're going to talk about push groups, VIP early access to new programs, and how the company, in my opinion, scams their reps into buying more products than they need to. We're going to talk about test groups. We're going to talk about super trainers, Beachbody lead programs, and a lot more. So the first thing I want to talk about is what are push groups. I've been asked a lot actually, and I've been sent certain things for MLM fails that I didn't really touch on in MLM fails before, but push groups are essentially groups that are run by uplines to get their downlines to rank advance. It's kind of exactly how it sounds. It's a group in order to push people to hit another rank. And normally these push groups are made for people trying to hit the rank of diamond. So that's normally the rank in which people will make these push groups. They'll be like, okay, we want our reps to hit the diamond rank because that's really the rank that these uplines need their downlines to achieve for them to achieve higher ranks. If you guys are familiar with Beachbody and their rank structure is built on what their downline pretty much does for them. So if someone wants to hit any star diamond rank, they need their reps to hit diamond. So these push groups are ran by those uplines in order to get their downlines to rank advance. And normally groups are run for about 4 weeks or 30 days. So you will normally have like 30 days or 4 weeks in order to try and achieve the rank in which the push group wants you to achieve. Now, in my personal experience with push groups, I was in a push group when I was, I believe, an Emerald Coach, which is the literal first rank you can achieve when you're in Beachbody. And when I was an Emerald, my upline's upline was running a push group with a bunch of high up Beachbody reps on Facebook. So what they would do is have the top reps. Again, my upline's upline was top 10 and is top 10 this year for Beachbody. So her and 4 other top 10 coaches would make a Facebook group over on Facebook, or they would make a group over on Facebook where people have to pay to join. So I believe it was about $15 to $20 in order to join these push groups. So all of that money goes into a money pot pot at the end of the push group. People who actually achieve the rank in which the push group is made to achieve will be able to split that money pot. So again, the one I joined was to hit diamond, and it was run by 4 top 10 coaches. So in this push group, what would happen is every week they would have weekly training. So each week would be dedicated to a top 10 Beachbody coach. They would pretty much have a focused training all about recruitment, pretty much how to recruit and get yourself to diamond. And they would give different tips for people to get there. But you guys pretty much know what they teach in groups like this. It's like, oh, reach out to people, cold message, 10 times your business, do 10 times more than the average person and what they would do, or sign up your grandma and your family. Like those were the things that they would pretty much teach. And then for that week, or whatever that focus was that week, every single day they would kind of have a group check-in. So that upline would normally do like a live stream or whatever, or a post where everyone had to do kind of like a daily check-in. So the thing that I really wanted to focus on with push groups, because I'm asked about this, is the money aspect of it. In order to get into these groups, to get this advice and these tips from these top coaches, you have to pay to play. You have to pay to get in it. So imagine paying about $15 to $20 every single time they do a push group like this. So you can imagine if these push groups are happening every month or every quarter, that's going to add up. That money's going to add up that they are wanting you to pay in order to join these groups. And if we look at Beachbody's income disclosure statement, total, only 2 to 3% of people that join these groups will end up accomplishing what the push group is meant to do, which is to get you to diamond and to get you to recruit and to get you to these higher ranks. Because again, in order for these uplines to rank advance, they need their downlines. They need their downlines to go up in the ranks. They need their downlines to hit diamond so that they could hit these star diamond ranks. So they're making these groups to pretty much get you to rank advance, even though only 2 to 3% of people will ever rank advance. So at the end of these push groups, I actually did a push group, and I actually did end up hitting diamond in that push group. So I did get the pot of money at the end, and I think it ended up being like $120 or $130 I got at the end. So yay for me, I got 100 and whatever, but it's kind of shitty to look back on because those people who put that money in probably still to this day have never achieved that rank, and then their money is pretty much given to someone else who does achieve the rank. I also feel this is kind of a way for uplines to I don't want to use the word bribe, but I feel like it kind of is. It's like, ooh, put money into this pot, get this rank. And they're pretty much bribing you to hit the rank with a money pot, where if only a couple people hit it, if only a couple people hit diamond, there's going to be a lot of money at the end for those people to be able to get a piece of. Because I remember in these groups, the fact that it was 4 top 10 reps, there was hundreds upon hundreds of people in these push groups. You could just imagine people pretty much getting bribed to join these groups, joining them, and then only a select few people at the end would be able to actually share that money pot together. So yeah, that's pretty much what push groups are. They are where uplines are trying to push their downlines to rank advance and get to those higher ranks. And then within that, in order to push people, they will have top coaches in this group. Again, like my upline's upline had other top coaches. So within that, you're like, oh my God, I can learn. I can learn from all of these top reps who are millionaires, who are making all of this money. So you think that you're going to get this like special training, and that training is going to be the thing that's going to get you to hit that rank, when in all actuality, whatever they're telling you has probably already been told to you before. And then with that, if you keep joining these push groups, you pretty much end up losing money in the end. So you're already spending money on staying active every month for Beachbody. You're paying for a bunch of other things, and now this is just another thing you're paying for that Beachbody reps don't talk about. They don't talk about push groups. Like they don't talk about the fact that people are having to pay to go into these groups so that they can make a money pot for people to win at the end. They don't talk about that when you're going to join. So it's definitely something that's not talked about until you're actually in the company. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is VIP early access to new programs. So this is something that I didn't know before I joined. It's definitely something that a lot of people do not know before they join, and it's just another expense at the end of the day for Beachbody reps. So if anyone tells you, oh, in Beachbody you don't have to spend money, they're not telling the truth, unfortunately. VIP early access, I believe, is another way for Beachbody itself to get reps to spend more money on products. So you may be asking, like, what is VIP early access? So whenever Beachbody has a new workout program that is coming out, if you guys pay attention to Beachbody, they normally have about 3 to 4 new programs that come out every single year. And it's normally like every quarter, a new workout program will come out. Normally they will have what's called a 6-month early access period. So to give a little backstory on that, if you guys know about Beachbody, you know that Beachbody On Demand is where all of the workouts are at. So for Beachbody reps and customers, you have to spend $99 a year in order to have access to Beachbody On Demand. So Beachbody On Demand is kind of what they say. They love to promote it this way. They call it the Netflix of fitness, where you can kind of go in and choose a workout program. And there's like, 60 workout programs that you could choose from. And then you only spend that $99 a year to get access to the whole library of workouts that they have. So you would think when a new program is about to release, they would be releasing it on Beachbody On Demand. Well, that doesn't actually happen. What happens when a new program comes out is it goes through normally a 6-month early access period. So if you log into Beachbody On Demand, and I believe program that's coming out now or is still in early access is called Job 1. It's a workout program. So we're going to talk about Job 1 for Beachbody as a reference. So Job 1 was added to Beachbody On Demand, but it's locked. Like if you click on it and you have access to Beachbody On Demand, it will be locked until you unlock it. But in order to unlock it and in order to get access, you have to spend $50 to unlock that one program. So you've already spent $99 a year in order to have access to their Beachbody On Demand. And every new program that comes out, if you want access to it for the first 6 months that it's out on Beachbody On Demand, you have to spend $50. And then on top of that, most of the time reps are promoted that they need to buy this. They need to get access to these new programs, but they don't only just sell that $50 access to the new program. With every new program that comes out, they also have accessory bundles. So with most of Beachbody's workout programs, you need things like workout bands, or they have accessories like notebooks and things that the Beachbody program will have in it that when you're doing the program, the personal trainer will talk about. And I'm trying to think if I think I have it in storage, which is really crappy because I wish I could show you guys an example of it because I bought accessory bundles when I was in Beachbody. Okay, I just grabbed this book as a reference. So say in order to get the accessory bundle, they have like workout bands for you to get in the accessory bundle, but they'll also have things like this, like a recipe book or a notebook like this where you could tally like your workouts every single day. So Beachbody not only will have you pay the $50 early access, they will have accessory bundles where you could get like notebooks and things like that that are designed for the program. For Job 1, the new program coming out actually costs $70 for the new bundle and early access. So you'll either spend $50 to $70 just to get access to this program. But after that 6-month early VIP access, then what Beachbody does is they will release it on Beachbody On Demand. So after 6 months of you already seeing a bunch of people doing the workout program, they then release it on Beachbody On Demand where you don't have to pay anything. Like it's free of charge after that. It's pretty much just added to the library of workouts that they have. Well, you would think that Beachbody reps would just wait. They would not get early access to these programs. They would just wait for it to go on Beachbody On Demand. They wouldn't pay these extra fees. That's not really the reality of what's happening for these reps. I feel like by really seeing things behind the scenes myself, being in this MLM, Beachbody and the top reps of Beachbody, meaning like my upline and stuff like that, would really do a good job at convincing reps that they need the early release and the early access. They would do a really good job at convincing them and persuading them to buy access to it. And how they would do this is pretty much saying, oh, well, you're a business owner, because we know Beachbody, the company itself, we've seen the CEO promote to Beachbody reps that they are coaches, that they are fitness coaches, that they are business owners. So they are promoted the fact that they are these business owners, they own a business. So with that, they should be knowing what these programs are. They should be trying and testing out these new programs because they're a business owner, right? So I feel like with that being said, and with seeing Beachbody and these top reps doing these trainings weekly and doing these live streams in the team pages where they are talking about these early releases, and they're telling you that if you're a good business owner, you will, one, not only buy early access to the program, you'll buy accessory bundles, and then 3, you will also have to do the program, because they're going to tell you that by doing the program, you are proving that you are a business owner because you're doing the new programs that are always coming out. So I feel like people feel pressure to not only buy early access to the programs, but they feel pressure to do the program. They feel pressure to stick to the programs like meal plan and fitness program that comes out in that moment. Even if that program isn't something that they would normally do. If you're someone that's interested in yoga, you probably wouldn't want to get early access to a lifting program because it's just not what you would enjoy. Same for people who like to lift. I love to lift. I would much rather do a program that's all about like lifting weight versus doing a program about yoga. But you will find that you will be convinced and really pressured into doing that program, even if it's not really aligning with your goals or aligning with what makes you happy when it comes to your health and fitness journey. So on top of the cost for a Beachbody rep that you already have, like the business fee that you have to pay every month, that's $16 US dollars, and I believe $20 Canadian, that 90 PV you need for auto ship or 50 PV you need every single month. You also have to factor this in. You have to factor in new releases, and they don't talk about this when you join Beachbody, in my opinion. Like, I've never seen that, and please let me know if you've seen people talk about it before. Let me know if I am wrong, but I've just never seen Beachbody reps talk about this. They don't talk about all of these extra little costs. So I really feel like that VIP early access to new programs is something I've never talked about, but something I feel so important to talk about because it's just another expense that the company is having you spend your money on. And just know, for the program Job 1, I believe all you get for that is like the bands, but I've been in the company, like in Beachbody when I was a rep, where they've had more equipment that you had to buy, and it wasn't just $70 for like the bundle, it was $100 plus. So depending on the program and the equipment you need for it, it's going to cost you more money. So $50 to $70 is actually like the lower range that I've seen these new programs cost. But if you need more equipment, like the stepper, I know I did that one program with Shaun T that had the stepper, that was more expensive than just spending $50 to $70. So depending on the program, your price will go up for that as a Beachbody rep. So you're having to do this every single time a new program is coming out. So now let's talk about what is Beachbody's strong leg versus their weak leg. This was a question that was really asked when I did that interview of an ex Beachbody rep. When I did that video, she talked about strong and weak legs, and people were like, wait, what is that? Like, I'm curious. So if you guys are curious about Beachbody, I did a full deep dive on Beachbody, and it was a 2-part deep dive because I took a whole video to break down their compensation plan. I don't think I did a breakdown of a strong leg versus a weak leg. I kind of just went over the generic conversation when it came to Beachbody's comp plan. So when it comes to a strong leg and a weak leg, you have to think about the comp plan the company has. So for Beachbody, they have a binary compensation plan, which means you have a left leg and you have a right leg. So when you are placing people or signing people up, when you sign up new reps, you will place them on your left side of the pyramid or the right side of the pyramid. That's kind of like the easy way to go about it. So it kind of looks like a triangle, and it goes straight down like this. It's not really lined like other MLM companies where they have lines. So that's like a uni-level comp plan. This one will be binary, so you will kind of watch the comp plan do that. So like I said, if this is your strong leg and this is your weak leg, that means that your strong leg is the leg where you have the reps buying the most products, but also selling the most products, whether it's selling products to new customers or when they sign up recruits, the recruits are signing up with buying a starter kit with, actual products in it. So as your reps are buying products themselves and signing people up, you will accumulate volume points per dollar on that side. So the side that you have your reps doing the most work and stuff like that, that will be your strong leg, and your weak leg will pretty much just be the leg where your reps aren't producing as much volume. So pretty much just means the strong leg, that means people are buying products and selling products on that side, whether it's to new recruits or to customers. And then your weak leg is the side that has less people buying and less people selling products. So that's pretty much what your weak leg and your strong leg is. So with Beachbody, and I know with a lot of other MLMs, they go off of volume for their comp plan. So I know for Beachbody, for team cycle bonus, which is where most people make the bulk of their money based on what I've seen when it comes to like actually seeing people's paychecks, team cycle bonus is where they make the most of their money. So that's really how the uplines are making a lot of money when it comes to team cycle bonus, because you can imagine if you're like a top rep and you have thousands of people on each leg, can you imagine just each person staying active with 90 PV? That alone is going to make you hundreds of dollars just in 1 week of that team cycle bonus. So that's really where those uplines are making that money, is through team cycle bonus, aka the volume that they're earning on each leg. I hope that makes sense. It's a little bit get complicated. Again, I go very in depth into the comp plan over on that deep dive. So I'll definitely link that if you guys want to watch it. So the next thing I want to talk about is what's called Beachbody's customer lead program. This is something that if you've ever gotten access to a Beachbody like opportunity call, or you've ever been put in one of those groups where they talk about the opportunity, sometimes they will mention this and really use this as a selling point to new people signing up with them. So oftentimes you will hear Beachbody reps say something along the lines of, oh, I actually get free customers from Beachbody. It's not that you're getting free customers, and let's talk about it. So again, Beachbody has what is called a Beachbody customer lead program. So what that means, that's literally on Beachbody's FAQ, is they say when a customer becomes a Team Beachbody member without a coach, or a coach enrolls without a sponsor, they become what's called a lead. Beachbody will assign a lead to a coach based on that coach meeting certain requirements. Receiving leads is a great way for coaches to build their business by adding to their downline. So a customer lead is a customer without a coach who joins Beachbody and normally joins on their website. So as you guys know, Beachbody has where you can just buy it. You don't need to join a rep. I know there's other companies where it's an MLM and you actually have to go through a sponsor or a rep in order to buy that product. With Beachbody, you don't. You literally go on beachbody.com or teambeachbody.com and you can buy products and all of that. But what happens when you do that and you don't actually sign up with somebody is that Beachbody actually assigns someone to you. They assign you a Beachbody rep, and they pretty much assign you an upline or assign you a Beachbody rep. So you can not only buy products on Beachbody's website without an upline, you can actually join Beachbody as a distributor without ever having a sponsor or an upline. But what will happen then is they will assign you an upline and pretty much just put you under somebody. So this goes for new customers and new distributors. But I feel like the new distributor shit doesn't really happen often. Like people aren't going on Beachbody's website to sign up as a distributor very often without already seeing someone online doing it. So in order to qualify for this, again, this is why I say when Beachbody reps are promoting this, they use it as a promotional thing. Like, ooh, look at us. We can get free customers and we don't even have to do anything. But that's not entirely the truth. And they never talk about how to actually qualify for this. So to qualify for customer leads, you have to be the rank of Emerald or above, meaning you have to have 2 recruits under you. So you already have to be recruiting people. And then you have to achieve what's called Success Club number 5 every single month. So Success Club 5 is pretty much where you sign up 3 new Beachbody reps with a package of $160 or more. That's the easy way to think about it. So every single month you have to be the rank of Emerald, meaning you have 2 active reps under you, and you have to sign up 3 new distributors or 3 new customers every single month with a package on top of having 90 PV on home direct or on auto ship. So it's not that it's this easy thing to do. It's not that, oh, everyone's going to get free customers. No, you literally have to join. You have to recruit people. Your recruits have to be active, and you have to be active on top of every month maintaining the fact that you are hitting Success Club. And if you actually want like a sponsor lead instead of a customer, a sponsor would be like a distributor. So if a distributor signed up on Beachbody's website without having an upline, if you want to have them assigned to you, you actually have to be a star diamond rank, which only 1% of people ever hit that rank. So only 1% of people are getting this. And you have to have Success Club 10, which is signing up 5 new reps or distributors every month with a package. And then clearly you guys know you have to have your PV monthly. So pretty much for customer leads, you need to attain a certain rank, maintain that rank, and then you need to be selling products or signing up new distributors every month to continue to get those benefits of getting people assigned to you. And the thing about getting people assigned to you is in the end, if that person continues to buy products, you will get the commissions from them. So it is a way to get like a free lead, but it's not just given to everybody. You have to be able to actually hit the qualifications they want you to hit for it. And isn't it interesting that in order to qualify for this, you have to recruit people? That's the thing I found about Beachbody is in order to get things like customer leads or coach leads, like new rep leads, in order to get access to new bonuses like Team Cycle bonus, you have to rank advance. You have to be recruiting people. And then with your recruits also need to be recruiting, and they also need to be buying products monthly to stay active. So I find that really interesting. Is like the more I talk about Beachbody, the more I just find that everything revolves around recruitment. Everything everything revolves around your rank, and your rank revolves around having people under you. So I found that interesting. Another thing I've been asked a couple of times is, what does it mean when someone is a lifetime diamond coach versus just being a diamond coach? So a lifetime diamond coach is pretty much saying that that was your lifetime rank. So say I was in Beachbody, because this actually did happen. Do you hear my husband in the background? He's playing video games. But I hit star diamond. I hit 1 star diamond rank when I was in Beachbody, and I pretty much lost it. Like, I got it, I hit the qualification for it, and I never got it back. But when I would go into my back office, I would see that my lifetime rank was a 1 star diamond coach. So it pretty much means that that is the highest rank you have hit in the all time of being in Beachbody. So that is called your lifetime rank. That's the highest rank you've ever achieved, but it's not the rank you currently are. So if you see someone saying like, oh, I'm a lifetime star diamond rep, that probably means they're not that rank anymore. They've probably dropped rank. And when you drop rank, it's called your paid as rank. So your paid as rank will be the rank that you currently are, like the rank that you are currently qualified for, whether that be emerald, meaning you have 2 reps under you that are active, whether that be diamond, meaning you have 8 reps under you that are active, and so on and so forth. So you can actually hit a rank and then pretty much lose it right after you hit it, which is what happened to me. So that's what that is. I hope that makes sense for you guys. So now I'm going to go into just some common questions that I've been getting from you all. So the first question of 3 that I'm going to talk about is it common for MLMs to encourage people to share their struggles? So in my opinion, yes. I do think it's common for MLMs to encourage reps to share their struggles, but I don't think they always say it that way. It's not where they're telling their reps, you need to share your struggles. They don't say it plain outright like that. They will normally say that in a different way. They will normally in trainings and live streams tell their downlines like, hey, if you want to sell products, if you want to get to where I am at, you have to connect with people. In order to connect with people, you have to share what you've been through. But they're not going to flat out say struggles most of the time. Most of the time, they're going to just tell you that you need to connect with others on social media. And in order to connect with others, you have to share what you've been through. And I think that a lot of the times, most people would never talk about this if it wasn't for their MLM. Like, most people wouldn't just willingly go on social media and talk about their mental health disorders or things like that. They do it because they feel that that's how they're going to connect with people. They are taught that that is how they are going to be able to sell products. They are taught that, hey, connection equals dollars. Like, connection equals you getting up in this company. So I don't feel like it's really them telling reps, oh, you need to share your struggles. I think they hide that by saying, oh, you need to share yourself to connect with others. You need to find people that are like you. And clearly when you're thinking about that, oh, find people like me. Who am I? You'll think about those struggles you go through in your life. Like, maybe you're a military spouse and you share the struggles of being a military spouse, you'll connect with other military spouses. If you're a stay-at-home mom, if you share the struggles of being a stay-at-home mom, you'll connect with stay-at-home moms. And it kind of just continues with that. Okay, the next thing that people asked me was, how involved are the super trainers? So if you are not familiar with Beachbody, they sell workout programs. That's pretty much what they do. And with that, they always talk about their workout programs are made with people who are trainers, which is most of the time true. You think of people like Joel Freeman, apparently he's a trainer. You have Shaun T, which has been in the fitness industry for a while. So what will happen is they will be with Beachbody and they will make a program and they'll come out with that program. So super trainers aren't that involved, in my opinion, based on what I have experienced. Super trainers pretty much make the workout programs with the company. They film it, they do that whole process, and then they don't really do much else. What does happen though is 2 things. At events, so I know that I went to the New Leader Conference for Beachbody, and at that event, they did have 2 super trainers that went to that event that you could meet. I also went to Summit. They will do kind of where you could take photos and stuff with the super trainers, so they will have that. That's really the bulk of the involvement for them, is taking photos with people and showing up at these events that the company pays them to go to. But the other involvement they have is when a super trainer is coming out with a new program, they'll do calls with the top MLM reps. So for example, I actually got on a call with Shaun T before, and I believe Joel Freeman. So they're 2 trainers for Beachbody, and whenever a new program of theirs is coming out or about to release, the Beachbody themselves will get that trainer to get on a call. Okay, husband interrupted. I don't remember where I was at, but okay, whenever a new program is coming out, Beachbody will connect with the top Beachbody reps. I think I had access to all of this stuff because of the fact that my upline was a top 10 rep and still is to this day. And because of that, Beachbody will connect with the top 10 reps and stuff like that, and they will schedule calls for everyone in their downline to hop on. So I know I was able to hop on one once where the trainer did a call with like the top rep and they would answer like questions about their program. So I feel like this is a chance for the trainers to get the word out to the reps so that the reps can promote things on social media about the program. So people would be able to ask like the trainer questions and they would be able to give a background on what their program is that is newly coming out. So I don't really feel like it was much else besides that. They mostly focus on the workouts. Like they focus on talking about their program and the workout side of it. They also do what's called coach test groups, but that's not really a big thing that they do. But yeah, I feel like the only thing where they really get close with like, oh, they're doing stuff in Beachbody or they're involved is the events where they will meet people and take photos, and then two, hopping on those calls, like those team calls of the reps where they will answer questions for the distributors. That's pretty much what they will do. And then they will just give you a background on their program. I feel like that's pretty much a PR thing. Like they're sitting there just talking about their programs so that the reps can talk about their program properly and talk about the program how they want them to talk about the program. But they don't really talk much about like the distributor side of things. They don't really do anything like that based on my knowledge. Let me know if you've seen super trainers do other stuff. I know I did see one time Joel Freeman did one of these calls with like the top reps and someone filmed him, and I reacted to it because he was kind of like bashing people who are against multi-level marketing, but it was just a quick thing he said. He said something for like a minute and then went right back to talking about his workout program. So yeah, I feel like this is also another selling point for the top reps. They can kind of sell on their social medias like, hey, look at me. I get all these perks. I get the chance for us to talk to these trainers. I have the chance for us to talk to the CEO on private calls. So it's a way for the uplines that are really high up in the company to promote to their social medias and stuff to kind of recruit more people to show that they have exclusive access to things. And then the last thing that I commonly seen was stuff about test groups. If you're not familiar with what a test group is, Beachbody states that test groups are where coaches have the opportunity to earn an invitation to be part of a qualified coach test group run by Team Beachbody Corporate to get early access to a fitness program or nutritional product before it launches. So this is even before the VIP early access stuff I recently talked about. They also said this is a chance for coaches to create their own personal transformation story and talk about and sell the program or product better when it does become available for purchase. So there is like a qualification period you could go through every single year, and then you can pretty much do workout programs as a test group with the trainer on like video calls and stuff daily or however often you need to work out for that program. And then you get to do that before the program comes out. So I feel like this is also a way for Beachbody to get like transformation photos for these programs and stuff like that, because a lot of the times the transformation photos will be from the people who went through the test group. And then someone asked me if you had to pay to be in these test groups. Based on my knowledge and looking at Beachbody's like FAQ, I found somewhere where they said that you don't pay for anything. So whenever you are invited to be a part of a test group, they send you everything. If there's certain equipment you need or certain things you need in order to access the program and do the program to its entirety, you will get that sent to you. I hope that answers that question for anyone who is curious on like what test groups are and if reps have to pay for them. That's just one thing I've seen that Beachbody says that they actually pay for. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty much all. If you guys have any other Beachbody things that you want me to talk on, let me know down below, or let me know like topics, like broad topics, like what are push groups or things like VIP early access. Like if you want to know what certain things are, I can definitely make a part 3 of this. I love being able to kind of use my experience and my knowledge on this stuff, like my personal knowledge, to be able to give people information and be able to really tell you guys the truth behind things that are promoted throughout Beachbody. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys want me to hit on when it comes to Beachbody, and I will do it. I will do it. That's going to be it, and I will see you guys in the next video.